Alright, behave OBS. Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm your host, MugiwaraJM, joined by a guest who is unfortunately being blocked by the autism creature Sharia, Zerby.
Hey everyone, how are y'all all doing? It's been a while.
So when we last left off, I finished probably the longest dungeon in the game. The longest one since the first one, I think. Because I think in the first dungeon, they made you go back a couple of times. But this time, they had me do it in one go. But now that we have 12 days left to finish the mission, and we did finish the mission, it's side quest time, which is probably going to be me grinding up my archetypes, working on my bonds. So let's see. Just outside the inn. Oh, I did the guiding gift. That's the last thing I did last night. Speak to Eupha, who's just beside the horse fisher crone, and you'll okay. Oh, there she is.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same.
Well...
So there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet, so to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns, even just a bit would suffice. Yes.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let's talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, San Lumeo Street.
Wow.
It's nothing like
it.
Oh, this is voiced. I hate when they do that.
Incredible. Oh wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
Good answer for this?
What makes you think that?
If it's called San Lumeo Street, then all its residents are San Lumeo, are they not? On the island.
16 streams have been pronouncing that wrong.
People who live there, so. Oh, maybe that's not how it works there. I'm sorry. I must come across so strangely.
Eupha?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it.
I need the money, so hell yeah.
Consider testing your strength.
I spent a lot on weapons.
What if it proves too challenging?
Can you assist us in this, Adeni?
Oh, how I wish I could. But it's better that I don't. To leave the nest, she must spread her wings and fly.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how.
Besides, your part is getting pretty big.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Trial of Malnova. I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Eupha. The information at Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island should know more about the monsters there. Increase in wisdom is the only reward. That's still good.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
Oh, we will.
We'll face danger here.
Well, rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Next is speak to the clumsy boy who's right beside Eupha, and you'll receive a golden beetle, which is my 33rd or 50th.
Hey, mister!
You saved our island, right? Mom says it's sometimes nice to give people things when you want to say thank you, so here, I found it at the well. Okay, I'm gonna go play now. Thanks, Mr. Elder. Bye-bye. You probably noticed, but except for a handful of characters, most of the cast is British.
The Xenoblade 1.
Yes. I think the only characters that aren't voiced by English people are the protagonist, Gallica, the narrator. I'm sure there's another one I'm missing, but everybody else is from the UK.
I don't really recognize that many people, so I was just looking up who voiced Eupha because I didn't recognize her.
Yeah. Shulk's voice actor was in this.
Oh, that's cool.
He played a character, I swear to God, this is his name, Roger the Libertarian.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I laughed out loud when I saw that name. I was like, that can't really be his name. But when I got into a fight with him and I saw it, I nearly lost my shit. Oh, I have to go to the Golden Deer Hearth, which means I am sword surfing my way there. Gotta do this as often as I can because there's a trophy for going a certain amount of distance. Talk to the informant to buy some info.
Fancy a bit of info?
Hello there. Is there something you'd like to know? I fished the seas all over, so I'm quite familiar with the surrounding islands.
Want in on this?
The Land of Ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it's truly a monster.
That's between us.
Rumor has it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire. Best use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attack gets. If I were you, I'd attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic, so this won't be effective. Let me make sure we're ready first. Think a visit to Academia is in order. So it's basically, don't use wind magic and put your party in the back row. Sell your loot and appraise any gear you picked up. Did that last night. You speak to the masked soldier who's outside the chief's house to receive a hero's leaf of light. Ooh.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's the way.
Huh?
Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice.
Isn't this a dilemma? That's the way.
The masked soldier outside the chief's house.
Oh, very nice.
That's the cleric, so that's not the same person.
very nice.
I'm guessing that's not the chief's house.
That's the way. Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Well, that would help quite a bit. All very nice.
The island is now called Etria. The name has such a nice ring to it. From this day forward, we'll defend the name of Etria with all that we are. Alright, that's not you.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? That's the way.
Hey, mister!
Thanks.
I'm truly glad you came to Ireland. With this victory, you're sure to be welcomed and accepted here. From now on, if I have an opinion, I will not hesitate to give it voice. Prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. That will be my motto from now on.
Hey, mister!
Okay, I'm back. I've been given food. I'll probably stay muted for a bit while I get it eaten.
That's fine. I'm currently trying to find a masked soldier who will give me a free... Essentially, this game's equivalent of the rare candy. Fuck is the chief's house? I thought that big ass house that a Denny was by was it, but no.
Just lovely.
But since I'm wandering around like an idiot while surfing on my sword, I'm getting my steps in, for lack of a better term, for that trophy. Let's see. Retrace my steps.
Steps, quote unquote.
Yeah. Like that's to me screams the chief's house, right? There's two soldiers and I can't talk to them. Denny's the chief. Let's
see.
Hello there.
You have a moment to talk?
Yes.
It's about my staff. It's a divine relic that's been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use the staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I can clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? Did I extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I like to use it to aid you if I can. Let's push this limits together. That's tremendous power. Well, I haven't spent my days training in the service of the gods for nothing. It is, however, extremely taxing, so I'd hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it'll work, so it won't require payment for the first time. But next time I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. You can also ask Denny to change the dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at the dungeon you want to visit, ask Denny for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather, there are downsides as well, such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half, even when attacking an enemy's weakness. Shit! That sounds awful.
Oof.
Almighty Golden Stew is up. It's autoing. Gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of the travels with power like this on our side.
What will you do?
And should we try it out now? Maybe later.
Sorry.
So that comes a time you find my power useful. Speak with me again. You shall have my aid if you ask of it of me. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a free one, and I don't know when I'm going to need it. Yeah, this thing has turn icons like Shin Megami Tensei does.
So what's the name of this mission you're trying to find this guy for? Maybe I can...
If you speak to the masked soldier who's outside the chief's house, you'll receive a hero's leaf of light. Soldier outside the chief's house. Not those
Hold
two.
on.
Those are village people. That's the village cleric.
It's a gold beetle.
Oh, I did that already. A kid gave me one.
Okay. Well, here, let's try this. What was the name of this land again? The Virga Islands?
Virga Island, the village of the dragon god
That's the
Etria.
way.
and it's on August 24th, Medals Day. Unless I... Like maybe I've been grossly misinterpreting who the chief is, or where his house is. Chief's house.
All right then.
Oh, I may as well look too, because I'm also getting messages as well. I may as well check those. Um,
824. Okay, so I see. This looks like a dungeon that it's in.
well, if it's not there. I talk. Is it this guy?
Well, now, what are we on about?
Never mind. So why are you here then? Got nothing else to do? Trying to find something. Was there not a soldier here? That's not the... That's the innkeep. At least I'm not accomplishing nothing by doing this. That trophy will probably pop while we're doing this.
Yeah, I went to the map to see if I could find,
And it's just
or I
like,
went to the wiki to see if I could find a map, and
so it's
the
definitely
gold beetle is what we're looking for, though, right?
No, there's a soldier by the chief's house who will give me a hero's leaf of light. I got the gold beetle.
hold on.
The little kid, British kid, gave me the golden beetle.
Let's try this. Here's leaf of light at Ria.
Hero's leaf of light. Unless... Is this the chief's house? I see somebody with a staff. Or a spear. Chief was correct about you. I was foolish to doubt his judgment. Forgive me, though. I thought that when you failed, he would realize the error of his ways. Doing nothing myself, I simply wished for others' failure. Truly was shameful behavior. As part of my atonement, please accept this. Truly, I must apologize. That was it.
Cool.
If you haven't leveled the general to 15 yet, then you can use some hero's fruit and hero's leaf of light to level the rest of the way. Afterwards, visit more in Academia. You'll complete the quest. Oh, that's right. We have to level up the general for more. That will probably get him to level 15 pretty quickly. So.
Right. I could get used to this.
Oh, the general learns Megiddo.
Oh.
There you go.
I see they've kept the Persona and SMT spells.
For the most part. Oh, I might not have enough.
Nor.
I don't have enough rare candies, for lack of a term. I'm all right. Well, I don't think there's a deadline on it, so actually, let me check on that before I say anything. Oh, it's probably in quests.
No deadline.
All right. So we'll just have to worry about that next.
Later.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Make any masks or vessels you can. Oh, yeah. I may as well show you this game's Velvet Room.
All right.
Where is more?
All right then.
Oh, there he is. He was right in front of me.
Now, where was I?
Simply amazing.
All right.
Ah, with a new ally comes yet another power, I see. As you already know, what you've discovered is called a summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being we wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in special experiments for such a purpose. Should you desire to hear more? Ha, funny. I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Well, well.
I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them if you mind to show me? Also important, pet his cat. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even for a moment. His cat's name is Plateau.
Oh.
And in dungeons, he's a save point. Summon experiments that have been added to the special experiments in menu Academia. Use it to create vessels which are necessary for the to summon monsters. Like masks, materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You need to only create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There's no need to equip it.
How good of you to come.
Atlas loves their cats, man.
Yep. And you can tell from just this song that Shoji Meguro was like composing his whole ass out.
I mean, I don't know very much about this game other than the battle theme is a fucking bop.
Yep. You'll hear it at some point. You'll hear it at some point soon.
Shoji Meguro, like, I haven't really seen the guy miss yet. Like, he does pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Stonewing Vessel. You can now summon Gargoyle, who uses fire magic and inflicts burn.
And not the shitty Netflix or Disney Plus bullshit versions.
So I was spoiled something by the advertising in this game. Some of these vessels that Eupha can summon are straight up Shin Megami Tensei demons.
Oh, cool.
The ones that I saw were Thor and He-Ho himself.
Hee-ho! Let's
Yep.
go. I love Jack Frost.
So even though this is not in this SMT Persona series, they make cameos in
I
here.
mean, it's adjacent. It's fine.
And it's by the same, it's by the 3, 4, and 5 team, so. Oh. Oh, you can take different masks and make a bit stronger one. Damn.
Baker's Mask.
Yeah, one of the archetypes is called Faker. I said exactly what you think I said when I got it. I think you're the fake archetype around here.
You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be
Make you eat those words. I had to wait for the exact moment they cuts him off.
Yeah.
Also, that's the definitely the icon from the tarot cards in 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
This is also the song you hear when you're hovering over the game in the PS5 hub.
Interesting, because the Velvet Room doesn't play when you hover over Reload.
Nope, it's the Tartarus theme.
Tartarus. Yeah.
The guide just says make as many as you can, so I'm just gonna keep making them until I don't have any more materials.
There's not like a craft all, or you can't adjust how many you make at one time?
Not that I can see. Oh, it does mark which ones you've made before. Okay, that's helpful. On the left-hand side, there's like a little check mark if you made it before.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm going to focus on ones I have not made yet. Then I'll decide what to do after that. Because these are for Juna's class. She has the Mass Dancer, and they have different elemental effects based on which one she has equipped. Okay, I have not made that one yet. They're all mass based on the different archetypes.
Sniper.
Yep. Judgment. Can I make the judgment white? No, I guess not. That's a material. So if it doesn't have the name of an archetype, it's a material then. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just make as many as I can. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I used up a lover's one. Brawler. Oh, I just noticed the tarot cards are the name of the materials.
Yeah, Hangman, Hermit, Temperance. And before we leave, pet the cat. Oh, what's this? Magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word... According to Moore, it's a person's name.
Yes.
It's my name, because when you start the game, they said, well, what do you want to name your protagonist? And they're like, okay, then what's your actual name? And they did not tell me why. I was hoping to speak further with you about that. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. The mysterious language is used in the formula. It's from the old world.
But then...
So it goes back to the time of that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple? Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and origins. He even funded the Mage Academy from the Royal Treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. Then the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead? Don't say that! That I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker. Yet another connection to the archetype. Yeah, because the protagonist's default archetype is Seeker.
Fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the Royal Magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? How I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you come up with any further truths, please examine the scroll again. Oh, he's the other character not voiced by a British actor. That's Greg Chun.
Welcome.
So Ike, the villain of Demon Slayer, Namba, and Like a Dragon.
What would you care to know?
Speaking of picking names for things at the beginning of the game, and then obfuscating from the player about that, this is going to go into Undertale and Deltarune. I cannot wait for the eventual payoff that we're gonna get from the beginning of chapter 1 and all that inconspicuous stuff they just make you do just to go, nah, we're gonna discard all this.
I thought that was funny.
It was funny, but we know Toby Fox, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's coming back on some front.
Probably not to like chapter 5, 6, or even 7. Wait, how is it? Is he doing 7 or is he doing 6?
That's the way.
I would think he's gonna do 7, but I don't really know.
They tell you when you beat chapter 2 that how many chapters there are going to be. All right, I can't do anything. Oh, the next. So if I had enough of the hero's fruit to grind up the general, the next, the third stage of the commander line would be the paladin. But I can't get that right now. Oh, the paladin and the dark knight, you get 2 of them. Okay, so who am I? Oh, spend time with. Oh, so the guy's saying spend time with the character I have a gigantic crush on. You'll understand why when you see her.
All right then. Go.
She's at the inn. I wish this game had romance.
There's 7 chapters.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. Yes, it's because she's a redhead. I've been thinking...
I think she's a cutie already. I don't know anything about her.
She's my favorite party member, too. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodanthe. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth, through a fair and honest duel. Oh, we're gonna... So, bonds in this don't have a go up to 10. They go up to 8, so I'm up to now number 7. I choose I doubt he'd fight fair, which requires wisdom rank 4. I feel like I can see through Rudan's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
Yep. You think him incapable of such dishonor? But surely. No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. It's a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. Oh yeah, before I forget, do you know the general plot of this game?
Nope. I know nothing about this game.
Alright, so I'll give you the skinny. So, before you even hit press start to start the game, the king is murdered by King Luis. Count Luis.
That's the guy we're trying to...
Yeah,
that's the guy we're trying to kill.
Yes, and also he put a curse on the next of in line for the throne, the prince, who pretty much all the characters in the party are devoted to. And the only way that they believe to break the curse that has him in a permanent coma that's killing him is to kill the caster, which is Luis. And the main characters eventually all meet up and forge a plot to murder Luis at the king's funeral. But that's when we learned that the king cast a spell before he died, where when he dies, there will be an election for the throne instead of a next in line royalty thing. The king's spirit is occupying a giant rock in the sky, and he casts magic so that none of the candidates can, at least the top candidates, can murder each other. I think I told you about this last night, because if they try...
Yeah, or they get like chained up and they just die.
Chained up and strangled. And you were able to see who is in the lead in the tournament by like the giant rock face that the king is possessing in the sky. If you look in his right eye, you can see the faces of the top contenders. And there's also rocks in every major town that have the faces of the top contenders sculpted, and they change in real time as the story progresses. Who is in charge? Who's in the lead? Cool. Luis is in second. The leader of the state religion is number 1. We're as of last night, number 11. We went from like 7,000 to like 12 over the course of a month. Because a lot has happened. A lot has happened, and we did a lot to prove ourselves. You know. Anyway, so that's basically the skinny of the plot, and we decided along the way that we're going to deceive Luis into thinking that we're on his side because we can't kill him because the king's magic. But then last night we found out that spear that Eupha picked up, the Dracodios dragon spear, nullifies the king's magic. And they tested it. Will and Stroll, two of the protagonists and one of the party members, they got into a sparring match, and turns out the king's magic does not work when that thing is nearby. So they concocted a plot. Well, you were there last night. They concocted a plot to make a fake one and hand it over to him and deceive him and kill him. And I'm like, yeah, there's 20 hours left in this game. That ain't gonna fucking work.
I mean, who's to say other things like don't exist to nullify the magic, though?
Yeah,
on top of that, that's a pretty dangerous assumption.
Well, here's the other thing too. Under the pretense that we're quote unquote serving Luis gave us the task to go get that. So the party is suspecting that. Oh no, he knows that is. He probably does know that nullifies the king's magic. And two of his other cronies, the two Parapists who are like the dog people, they're like, he sent them to like watch over us because they're suspicious that we murdered one of his other compatriots who's a complete fucking loser. Long story. It was the one that died and the trophy popped when the king's magic stopped him. They're suspicious that we murdered him. I'm like, well, he did. Yes, but he also did attack us first.
Yes, but no.
Yes. The correct answer. I should like to go to him now if my witness has no objections. I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let's hurry to the gallows and Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Let me guess, we're going to go all the way back to the main city from the first area. I hear the animated voices of ghosts of those gathered at the gallows. Yep, we went all the way back to Grand Trad.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again the fearsome traitors have wormed their way into our midst. But fear not! In the name of the Honorable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodanth, halt! What now? Had you come to aid in this execution? And the first 5 are any. We're here to stop you.
No.
Indeed, yes. You stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you'll stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? A defecting vagrant would bluster so at the knight commander himself.
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel. Should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O commander of the Honorable Order? Yeah! Death to traitors! Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. He's my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nastum, or Nakatum, whatever. Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain. Yes.
Sauce. That guy's name was in quotations.
We got more to go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gates.
Let's move.
To me.
Alright.
Okay, so only the last one has a required response. We come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this all for all to see. Be careful. Witnesses
then.
present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all our honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth! Ho ho! That will be quite unnecessary. Naste him! Yeah, I knew it. What? I can't move! Ugh. Fool.
Sir.
You and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? I think it's Nakatum. Nakatum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End your pain, Nakatum. Face me instead. Yeah, because if you try to kill me, you will die. Why don't you face me instead? Told you, don't interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How? I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now more than anything, I see was a fool to have faith in you. Your strike brought him to his knees. I wish I could have seen it.
Rodanth.
Your skills have dulled, Rodanth. And that Nakaton fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone. I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled and abandoned your knightly path. Stay your tongue.
No more.
I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied. Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have at least one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago. Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. About time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir. Never thought you settled this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? What will happen to him? Rodanth's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody. What, the Lady Hulkenberg not tell you? We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rodanth red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I've been asked to help expose Rodanth's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convinced Rodanth to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You brought up the justice.
No.
You're right,
True.
and I'd not have won without you. So thank you for seeing this through. We've already investigated this home and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles, and those 8 that had to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. You addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. You're a model knight.
Incredible.
You seem like a model knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I have a ways to go until that point. You still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me. Thank you.
I thank you.
Since I parted ways with Rodanth, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead. But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me. Oh, are we maxed with her? Steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the Knight's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. No, but I think
Seven.
Yep.
Your
Yeah.
knight.
I got the Paladin and the Dark Knight. Oh, you get them from doing hers. Okay. Damn, look at that. You can study the Paladin in Academia. Try to see what new powers await you. And the Dark Knight, which is the same thing, but in purple. Let's return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I'm joking. The Paladin probably has light attacks, and the Dark Knight probably has dark attacks.
That would be what I would assume.
Rank 11. We're now rank 11 in the tournament. We stopped innocent poor people from being executed for no reason, so that definitely got us some support. What are we doing tonight? Spend time with Heisman, the Gauntlet Runner.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
He's gonna be rank 6. And I think he's in his little hut on the top. I wasn't trying to climb out.
All right then.
Where is he? Maybe he's outside. See, this is the Gauntlet Runner. This is what you use to travel. It's literally, it looks like an airship, but imagine if like the Highwind had legs and actually ran.
All right.
Yep. It's called the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, there he is. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you've otherwise engaged, might we head there? Oh, Heisme. He is like this. He has the most tragic backstory out of them all. I am in your debt. I shall lead us there then.
He's talking about his son's urn. That's already.
So, I'll just tell you, his son was murdered in the crossfire in a riot that broke out between people in a tavern, and no one bothered to save him because his people are heavily discriminated against him. So he, and then what made it worse is shortly after that happened, he was accused of kidnapping children, which he was not doing, by the person who was actually doing it, which is that's a couple of story arcs ago.
Ugh.
Yeah, because it turns out it was actually the noble that was in charge of the town was feeding the kidnapped children to a horrifying baby monster. I nearly nominated it for foulest creature on my podcast, but oh, Mog from Rebirth almost won that. He lost to Aloe Happy mascot from Infinite Wealth. Mog almost did win though, because look at him. Because even my co-host Prince Luffy, they said, I don't go here. I haven't played any Final Fantasies, but I look at his dead eyes, his buck teeth. I've seen what Moogles look like. This ain't it.
Yeah, man. I'll even take the Tactics Advanced Moogles, the Evilise Moogles, I should say, over
Mog.
That.
Yeah, so like that was how I was firmly believing that Mog's gonna win. I was like, somebody who hasn't played a Final Fantasy at all even said he's horrible.
Yep.
But Square is like, oh, you're being too mean. I'm like, no, Square, I don't think we're being mean enough. Never do this again.
Are we though? Did you not learn your lesson from Carbuncle, my guys? Come on.
I hope not to see him in part 3. Anyway, on guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously to the carriage to the forest near Heisme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, and even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it surely was the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. Yet his son's urn was stolen. They had not not have had much time. Scant moments to hide it, to avoid rousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have taken out of the village.
Sure.
Agreed.
True.
If there's no sign of it within the village's bounds, that would be the next logical step. Yeah, he looks like a cute little chibi character, but he has like the voice of an old man, because he is an old man. Yeah, well, you can hear it in like his canned lines. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with the Tadari, but it isn't confident in speaking out directly, and then suddenly they find themselves alone with the herb. They then seize the bones and hurry outside the village. An active impulse. If true,
Then
we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. There it is!
Aw.
oh,
Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too. I think the audio's out of sync. Let me fix that real quick. I just have to deactivate and reactivate Elgato real quick. That should fix it. Should fix it. There we go. Just as you deduced.
Right.
There we go, it's fixed now. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me that the culprit did not truly wish to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy him.
however,
But is that truly how it should end? Oh, this is Annie. Something still bothering you?
What?
that's
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried here, I'd rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one that they deemed an outsider. 'Tis a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this, one that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Let's talk to him. You're right. The adults of the village need to address this, for the children's sakes, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
for our future.
My time with you has all changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass the favor on to the villagers. Heisman is like my favorite character in this game. He has a cool voice. He has some of the best lines in battle, and he has a very sad backstory. But he doesn't let it change who he is. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let us head back for today and return when we're ready. Heisman Hulkenberg.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, that's how you hear
That's
this
the
every day.
prince.
Yeah, that's the prince that's dying. There's a letter and package from Barden.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Spirit dust. If that's something I can use to level up the general, please.
Speaking of which,
Since we've got time before the fake lance is ready, I'd let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a bit. And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Pfft, hardly. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
Most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions.
Well then,
Just lovely.
Alright, let's check that item that I
now?
got from Barden. What was it, like spirit something?
Spirit dust, if memory serves.
Oh, that's still good, but not what I need right now. 200 HP to all allies. Oh, I may as well use these incenses while I have them. Who's really hurting for MP? Heisme is, but and Stroll, but they don't really use MP because they're not the mages. They don't have good mage stats. Give it to Eupha. She's new.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, there's a funny thing in this game where you have a guaranteed luck stat if you go to the bathroom every Sunday. I don't know why, but if you go to the bathroom in your Gauntlet Runner every Sunday, you get a free luck stat.
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know, but the guide says every Sunday, which I forget what that actually is called in this game, go to the bathroom, you get a free luck stat. Oh, I guess we're gonna be teleporting to the Grand Trad. So your Gauntlet Runner apparently has the ability to teleport to places you've been before, so you don't spend time if you go to a new an old location.
That's good.
Recruitment center.
Let's go.
Gonna teleport? Okay, let's do it. Hey, you want to see the bounties?
Home.
Psycropos, ruffian ringleader. I need to slay the Psycropos at Scoundrel's Hold, southeast of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hush Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. I hear it now. The cave near Grand Trad used to be by the bin. Some Goborns chase them out. It's a Goborn nest now. Seems like the Goborns are intimidating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. We can't leave them be. On top of that, the Goborns seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Yeah. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. The Goborns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. The village Linio's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. Save up before going if I were you. As for details of the Cyclopean beast, the Psycropos, well, the informant should know a thing or two.
Counting on you.
As proof you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. Counting on you now.
Let's do it.
90,000 is the reward. Just past the village, so on the way, so we're gonna stop by.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Speak to the informant at the Honeybee Inn and get it.
All right.
Honeybee Inn.
Yes, the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
All right.
It's not as grand as the one in FF7.
Fancy a bit of info?
Well, remake anyway.
The shops all discount their wares for Idol's Day, and you know what? Oh, Idol's Day is Sunday. I like this, and all shops have sales. I'd like to shave a little off my Intel prices too. It's fun.
Wait, and Medal's Day is Saturday?
Medal's Day is Sunday.
It's Sunday?
I think so.
One in on this.
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Goborns, which are goblins. From what I understand, the Goborns drive away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Goborns within might prove to be tricky. And it's won't be just Goborns you need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Psycropos there said to be in charge a lot. Fighting the whole Goborn horde would be a suicide mission, so it's probably why the bounty is on the Psycropos. Some of the Goborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psycropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psycropos. Spears and bows are effective there. That's about the extent of my information. If you choose to go, stay vigilant. I didn't buy that one? You don't need that intel anymore, do you? Paying for it won't help us out anyway. Do you still buy it? No. As you know what, there's probably a trophy for getting these, so maybe yes, I should. It's for a quest I already did. I can't believe I didn't. Oh, you know what? I probably couldn't afford it.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too, but you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. At least the town's not called Ligma.
You know, I was biting my tongue. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm glad you did.
They also have mellow milk and orgo sugar and a bath called called gold bullion. Well, now that all intel has been useful, have fun making your shopping list. Yeah, I'm not gay, so I wouldn't go to Ligno. Ligno balls! Huh, I thought that would land better.
Oh, this is one you've already done too?
Yeah, might as well. If there's a trophy for buying all of these, I don't want to miss any. All right then. Call in order time. Time to go to a dungeon.
Let's go.
We're going to Scoundrel's Hold first.
Ah! Capital! Everyone's here!
Oh, and that's Nurse. He's the pilot.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
This place. We have a pending request there.
Yeah. That's the cave with the bounty monster, yeah? How devious of it to masquerade as a bandit. Being as it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out.
Let's be off.
But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
We'll have to make a camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. Question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
Yeah, these transitions are pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Nurse's voice is echoing out from the runner phone. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Eupha said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge to use. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP.
What to pick?
Let's go.
By the way, I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right.
Yep. The toilet.
By riddling myself of unwanted waste, I feel like I've gained something new. I told you.
It's so funny.
Check the
pushed him down the toilet.
God damn it. I don't know why that reminded. I was talking to my one of my friends about it was Danielle. I was talking to Danielle about something, and we were referencing the parasocial. You need to log off. Hey, we were talking about people from like high school that I don't want to hang around. Constantly trying to add me on social media. I'm like, stop. You're not in my life for a reason.
Yeah, ain't that a fucking mood.
Parasocial. Check the pantry for any. Check the kitchen for some new food recipes. Almighty golden stew, amber stew recipe, enchanted pottage recipe. Cooked steadfast
stew. Oh yeah, that guy
stew.
talked about the guy back at Rio was talking about needing golden stew if you wanted to change the weather somewhere after he did the free one.
Cooked steadfast stew. Wait, what is it?
Invincible noodles.
Wow, these noodles are so good. I think I could invincible title screen. I love that show.
Still need to watch it.
I make no exaggeration when I say that is the best superhero animated series we've gotten since Batman the Animated Series. Or even Avatar Last Airbender. It's that damn good.
That's pretty high praise, yeah.
And Batman the Animated Series was for a long time my favorite animated series of all time. Invincible, depending on how it ends, may trounce it. Does this say how many to make, or should I just make a bunch?
Well, you only got...
Let's just make 2. Let's just be safe.
Yeah, I think 2.
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. Cooking with the wife? Hell yeah. I must say I'm impressed with this kitchen. Certainly a stark difference from when I traveled alone. At the time, a dish's flexibility outweighed its flavor profile. But even with so few ingredients, the best meals were the ones that the most thought through. In fact, I fear that with such amenities, it shall grow soft. There is no greater dishonor than those who would easily cast aside necessity for convenience. I don't know how you'd be able to chop meat with the ship shaking around like this, though.
Ship moving like this, yeah.
Because remember, it's a ship with actual legs, and so it's actually running.
It's a Metal Gear.
Yeah. I don't think it... Oh, yeah, actually, I think it does have weapons on it. So be it. It's a bipedal runner. We shall dine as robe-weary travelers using only the barest essentials, but rest assured it will taste like no such thing. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg to almost make strictly necessary with the ingredients.
Ah, goodness.
Only the finest cookery here. I see. Well, let us only use what we must. Is it not going well? I didn't like that sound. The fire does not wane? Ah, but nature is not to be so underestimated if we shall cook it through in one go. Wow, it's a finely honed dish.
Your thoughts?
Steadfast stew is complete. I promised you a superb dish, did I not? Okay, it was fine. I was worried. Thanks to speed cooking, I can cook without time passing. And then go read a book to pass the time. Read top secret poetry. Do not read. Oh, I picked the wrong book. Juna's art journal. The words "do not read" are written on the cover. I'm almost done reading it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Well, we can certainly say that the artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
And you'll notice that all the social points make a crown.
Yeah.
With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
I feel like that should raise imagination, not courage, but okay.
Well, courage, because you're reading something you shouldn't be.
I mean, sure.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs.
It's a little tiny drawing, but that's what it looks like.
Nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here, in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Yes. And this is not an actual village. This is just a painting. I must say, this village is unusually lively, as in you won't get to explore here. There's lots of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first. That doesn't surprise me. It feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village of the Lord. Oh, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat. That's probably my fault. I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? This is not your Gauntlet Runner!
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. Yes.
Stinky.
Hey, Stinky. Okay, so buy the Mace of Renewal. Oh, I do not have the money for these. Oh shit. They're expensive.
Can you sell anything?
Nothing that'll get me that much.
What do you need, 10k?
More than that. 240k. Christ.
Wait, what?
Look at them.
240?
And they're even on sale.
Oh, you need all of the. I was only looking at the one you were highlighting. My bad.
Mace of Renewal, Discharging Fan, Golden Armor, and the Opal Monocle. Oh, I can get the Opal Monocle. That's good.
Alright, time to run up to a bunch of people and be like,
What do you think?
Yeah, it's just making me think of when I would pickpocket people in Assassin's Creed if I was low on money. You know, back when that series was fun.
Now then.
Oh. So every time you sell something, the protagonist says now then, so I'm sorry if I have to sell a bunch of stuff and you hear that a lot.
get bulk still?
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
But it ain't gonna bother me.
Now then.
Well, that makes one of us.
Now then.
Listen, dude, my pain tolerance on stuff is pretty good, okay? The only way you get me to, like, freak out and get, like, vehemently angry is if you're making me play, like, Mega Man X6 or something. I don't know.
Oh, God. One day I'm going to have to play the X series, and that's going to be on my list.
Oh, let me know when you do. You've got to have somebody there to help you through the suffering.
Yeah.
Now then.
But I want to see how much.
Before we get the. That's before we get the X7 with burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
I knew that was coming.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Continue.
No, I didn't say anything of note. I knew that was gonna. I knew that was gonna come.
Somebody made that. Made a custom character of that guy in Super Mario 64 co-op.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
They didn't make every single line he could say burn to the ground though. It's only a couple of them, but it's just as annoying and loud. So.
Now then.
Somebody put Igus in there. Every time she grabs a ledge, she says, "Hot damn," as they say, and I haven't heard her say that anywhere in Persona 3 Reload. And I'm like, where does she say this?
She says what?
Hot damn, as they say.
I hope that's not an AI line.
I don't think it is.
It might be. It might be like a regular line because I know Igus says some weird shit in the main game. Like I know, like it's like, but aren't all asses cracked?
Well, that's just Persona doing their joke about cracked butts they do every single game, dude. Yusuke made that joke in 4. Or wait, is it Yosuke? No, it's Yosuke.
Yeah.
Yosuke in 4 made that joke. There was a scene in 5 where you escape the palace or whatever, and Ryuji, Yusuke, and On all like make that joke.
I didn't realize it was a recurring thing, and I've played almost all those games at least once or twice.
Yep,
my favorite trivia about that line from Reload specifically is someone got to that scene in the game and they wrote on Twitter, it's like, I don't know how Dawn M. Bennett did this scene without cracking up. And she
wrote back, I didn't.
Yes. She's like, I didn't.
Hey.
Alright, let me look one more time.
While you're doing this, I don't want to linger too hard on it, but I want to say Persona 3 Reload might be the definitive way to play Persona 3 at this point. It sucks that we don't have, like, the FEMC, like, stuff from Portable. And it does suck that there's a couple other things missing, but, like, I think on the whole, that is the way to play that game now.
Yeah. That's my only thing against it, the no FEMC stuff, but, I honestly even think Reload's even better than Royal in some ways. It's shorter. The theurgies are really helpful if you get stuck.
Yeah. And also tied to character moments, which That's a big problem I have with 4 and 5.
Yeah, you just level them up through a social linking. Meanwhile, in Reload, once they go through a major character development, then you get it.
Yeah, like I don't want to like discredit like the main character's like importance to your social links by any means, but it does like cheapen it, you know? Like,
yeah.
What if you just never do their social link? Then you're fucked out of their final personas.
Especially with Royal, where then you're fucked out of two upgrades.
Yeah.
Now then.
Yeah, and plus, this canon line's not as bad as the more the merrier.
You know what they say.
Don't you start.
Now then.
I nearly had a Vietnam flashback when we were playing Reload, and I heard that. I was like, "Oh, Jinpei, shut up!" And I had to explain myself to Prince Luffy because they hadn't played the game. I was like, I sent them the clip, and he was like, "Okay, now I get it." I spent a lot more time on that edit than I should have. But it was worth it. I needed to make a point.
It's why does he keep saying it? Like, God, the trigger for it is so bad.
I wouldn't mind if he just said the more the merrier by itself, but he has to do a whole ass sentence.
You know what they say. Yeah.
Like if he just said the more the merrier and not that you know what they say beforehand, it would be fine. Not great, but it'd be fine. Yeah, ain't no fucking way unless I sell too much of my good stuff. Let's just move on.
Hey.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
All right then.
Listen to Juna sing. Oh, that's right. Juna is she's a songstress. Remember that festival I was asked to sing in Brylehaven? I wonder what song they want to hear. The festival's held in honor of the laborers, so maybe it's something that lifts their spirits. Juna's in high spirits. Maybe I should talk to her when we get back to town. Something to think on. I can't but feel like singing my heart out. The song is just words on the wind without an audience, so would you care to listen? Besides, it might empower you. Juna's song can teach me the power to move people's hearts, and I'll feel it'll hone my eloquence. Yes, listen to her sing. Oh, this is gonna take me to rank 4 on eloquence.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Oh, speaking of.
I was gonna say, you better have her singing voice, or I was gonna kill you, Atlas. You know,
Stares at Xenoblade 2.
You know, someone once told me that my songs were like magic, that they could change the world. At the time, I didn't give it any more thought than you would a gracious compliment. But I've come to believe that emotions, the raw power born of feelings, can change the world. Doesn't that sound like the original form of magic? I think I understand.
Got it.
Thanks.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Feels like we had a bit of a connection there, doesn't it? I never told you this to anyone before, but beyond the world's greatest songstress, I have another goal.
The truth is,
at some point in the future, I'd like to conduct research on archetypes. I'd have never guessed.
right?
Well, how could you? I've never told anyone. Archetypes are a power born of when a heart yearns for something. With more knowledge of them, perhaps every soul in the world can manifest its own individual needs. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think the only reason I can have my head in the clouds like this is because you're our captain, you know? Such a relief to be understood. I'm happy to serve at your command, not in like an army type of way, but as friends with the common goal who need a leader.
Yep.
I think everyone here brings something unique to the table, so in battle, it's up to you to direct those talents. Let's give it our best shot.
Oh my.
Oh, isn't that sweet? All the more considering fighting wasn't really my repertoire before I awakened to my power. Talking to you like this, I could tell we're on the same wavelength. I mean, we've only met because we were so reckless that we both broke into Luis's room. That was quite a coincidence.
That's right.
So it does. One wrong move and we'd both be dead. But it's thanks to you I was able to awaken to my archetype. Well, there's work to be done, isn't there? I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring. Thanks for listening to all my nattering on today. Let's talk again sometime.
Now then.
Alright, I got everything in rank 4 now. One more to go. Influential.
Yeah.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Bye.
Maybe I'll sing just a bit longer. Naturally, you'll be sticking around, won't you? Listen to Juna sing for a while.
Oh God!
I love using little cubby. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out to the deck.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
So this is the ambush song. This is not the song everyone knows.
Oh God!
Vicious Hondo.
Vitus power. No.
Wait, what are they weak to?
These are just small fry. If we play it cool,
I'm overpaid.
Still a good
it's
song
still
though.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah. What do you think? Ice, fire, or lightning?
You see these guys?
Maybe there's a better.
We don't have their weaknesses.
I'm gonna guess ice.
Let's set it up.
Just based on what they drop in their attack.
I'll lend a hand myself.
The Blizzard.
Freeze.
God damn, you were right. I think I killed him too.
New enemies.
Brace
yourselves.
Oh, this is basically like the. This is the golden hand of the game.
Oh wait, there's more.
I leave it to you.
Fire.
Cool.
I think we all knew how.
Oh, yeah, there's, you. If you take no damage in a fight, you get everything you earned increases. Yep. Oh, I would have liked for Stroll to get that 15. Oh, I got a Leaf of Light finally.
Yeah, you got a leaf of light.
Yeah, I can get that now.
Appreciated.
Thank you. Nice work, I thought. That should keep the baddies out of bay for now. And you kept the craft safe and sound, too. Now then, have a good night and sleep tight. I don't know if I can after all that.
I'm
Time
tired.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I forgot to mention. So we're entering the tournament so that not that we can be king, we want to make the prince the rightful king when he wakes up.
All right.
All right, so next day, check the pantry for some random ingredients.
Don't forget the toilet.
It's not Sunday. It only works on Sundays. I don't know why. Pristine clear water and Morricone meat. Spend time with Hulkenberg. Was she in the room? I think she might be. Oh wait, there's a quick way to find your followers.
All right.
Just teleport to them.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just like B3 reload.
Yep. Oh, by the way, here's the ship.
Wow, that is interesting to say the least.
Yeah, literally a gauntlet runner. It is literally running.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We have strength in our arm before the thrust. I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I have something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to hear it? Oh? Is this rank? Yeah, we're getting our first max.
Rank 8.
This is going to be our first max.
Thank you.
Because you probably had to do rank 7 when you're not on the ship, but then rank 8 is the end
I've
of it.
received word from the Shadow Guard.
Oh, thank God I got this voiced.
Danth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
Case closed.
Case closed, I suppose.
Thanks to you. However, this is far from the end. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging war. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
I'll forge our path forward.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said. We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once
I appreciate the Gauntlet Runner slowing down for this part.
Thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength.
I see you going up in rank. I'm gonna slow down for you. What?
I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
Feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond. Too bad there's no romance in this, otherwise it would pick her in a fucking heartbeat.
Keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Oh, it's red when you get to the
I
max.
shall safeguard our land and our
Scion's Essence. Increased skill inheritance slots for knight lineage to 4. Damn, that's really cool. That's really good. Special guard duty. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack of one's weakness. That's expected. Hulkenberg is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. More skills can now be inherited. And she could probably get her final archetype too.
Paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she's great. Thanks to strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. Yay, we're in the top 10!
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Oh wait, we already did get her final archetype last time. She gets 2.
Is this the place?
So this was the Scoundrel's Stronghold, was it? Yeah, almost every non-story dungeon looks exactly the fucking same from the outside.
Yeah, well.
They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to prepare for tactics for cutting down any men at any time. Yeah, all the story ones are unique, but the non-story ones, get ready to see this cave a lot.
That doesn't bother me.
All good.
Gosh.
I think it's funny. I don't mind. With how much artistic merit is put out throughout this game, you can afford to be cheap somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What's that saying? I want games
So, hey,
that look worse and people are like paid more to make them. Like
Yeah, that one.
stuff like Deltarune and Undertale are like proof that you can, you know.
Yeah, I want Toby Fox to stop making them free though, and I'm glad he's not doing that. $25? Yes. And it's coming out a day earlier too. It's not coming out on June 5th. Well, it is in Japan, but June 5th for them is midnight.
June 4th for us.
It's 11 a.m. in the morning, June 4th for us.
Damn.
Yep, so sooner than expected. All right, so before I go in, the guide is a recommended setup. Give MC the Magic Seeker. Oh wait, you gotta do it from a different menu. Magic Seeker with the skills Dakaja and Medica.
Dakaja, that's the one that removes enemy buffs.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Medica.
One thing that does trip me up about SMT and Persona, I'm lucky to remember the elemental like spell names and all their adjectives and like variants. But after that, if you asked me to like tell you what does Rakunda do versus like Tarukaja, I'm gonna be like,
I know that if there's a Mara in front of it, it's for all your allies.
It's all, yeah.
Oh, so I think it's Kaja increases, Kunda decreases. But don't ever ask me to remember that. Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I was like, what do I give as my third one? Because the guy does not have a recommended third one. I think it should be Recarm.
All right.
I can afford that. So whenever you inherit skills for the very first time, you have to pay, but after you bought it, you don't have to keep doing it.
That's cool.
All right. I have to set my party up first. Sorry, Eupha and Juna. I really wanted to have you in here, but they're not recommending you right now. The OG crew. Stroll, we're giving him... Oh, I haven't used the Swordmaster in a while. More like I haven't been using the Swordmaster at all.
Womp womp.
Yeah, Swordmaster's like the second step of his base one. Power thrust. Oh, 3. Oh, I can still afford that. Slash boost.
Oh, so do you like regenerate a certain amount of like this mag every day?
You do in battles and also during and from quests and from bonds.
I saw it going up like occasionally. I was like, that's not his money.
No, the mag is a different currency. It's exclusively for archetypes.
Okay.
Power thrust and slash boost from the warrior.
I comprehend.
Where did I not get slash boost from? I wish that they would let you organize them by alphabetical so I could find it easier.
There it is.
Wait. Slash boost?
You went past it. Back down.
One at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
I did see.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of muns.
And heat up, which I know I already have. It's a passive skill.
All right.
No, not Ironclad Bond. All right, and Hulkenberg, we're going on to one of her new classes.
Got Paladin and Dark Knight, right?
They said the Paladin or Magic Knight, whichever one you have. But I am done with the Magic Knight. It's Paladin time. Paladin. Let's go. And they're also color coded too. So if you try to have somebody else do that, look.
Oh, that's neat.
So like protagonists, his are generally white. Strolls are usually gold. Hulkenbergs are red. Heismays are kind of white-ish. Junas are a little bit of a light gold. Eupha would be green. Cool. And I don't know I haven't gotten the last party number yet. All right, Hulkenberg. We are putting you on.
I see.
Paladin.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Can I afford that? Yes, it's gonna hurt, but
I'm counting on you.
You can trade money for mag too,
Of course.
but only in towns. There's like these There's like these little. They look like horns. They're like converters.
I see.
Oh, thank God I don't have to spend anything for Heisme. His is an old one I've already used.
A new means of protection.
I'm assuming the guide is just telling you what the...
Yes, I'm looking at a guy, and it says, here's your recommended party setup. Guard lore, which I know I have. What's guard lore again? Automatically increases the wielder's defense to start a battle. Nice. Yeah, and Hulkenberg's classes usually are all about drawing aggro. Like, there's a move where you basically... Yeah, Knight's Proclamation, you draw aggro each time. Guard lore, Ironclad Bond, and Lucky Find, which increases likelihood of finding items at the end. But I could do one more. Probably should do Iron Knight's Proclamation.
All right.
It's cheap enough.
It's really useful whenever I'm worried about getting attacked by a bunch of... In Heisme, you already have the sniper. And your... Where's Steel at? Steel is a... attack.
Dude,
yep. He's our thief.
I miss Final Fantasy X and its steel mechanics. Still.
Steel's pretty good in this one. Alright. Oh, that reminds me.
What now? What now?
Oh yeah. And now I can go turn in that quest. So I gotta talk to him. Yep.
Now, where was I?
Let's go talk to him real quick.
Well, well.
So you talked about the stone head that reflects like the candidates and stuff in it, and I can't help but notice when you do this transition, it shows that eye on that statue's right side as well. Is that like the same kind of statue?
No, it's like a stone. It's like a bust, but it has like multiple people's head on it. I should have showed it to you when you were in the village, but
okay.
8 heroes' leaves of light.
Wow.
And an increase in imagination.
All right.
Our research proceeds apace. Thank you. Something still worrying you?
I must apologize.
My apologies. I don't mean to worry you. Oh, I should probably go back to the recommended responses. Oh, that was the right one. Thank God. Truth is, I'm going to remember where this place is. Oh yeah, he was banished here by the king, and he doesn't remember why. Really?
What?
Why,
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now. But with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec.
That sounds like a pretty important clue.
Why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better? If I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers, did I make a grave mistake? And what's wrong with that?
I'll be fine.
What? Can you really accept that readily? I believe I understand the secret to your strength. Indeed, this is why everyone is drawn to you. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies. The prospects of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose.
May we both
Significantly reduces the mag cost study the seeker lineage.
Damn it.
Well, it's for speaker, so it wouldn't have affected the money I spent earlier.
All right.
I would have been mad otherwise. All right, what's my next task?
This one's important.
Nurture the strength. We'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage, which we should study 25 different archetypes. Oh, and my game sound kicked out. I hate when this happens. 5 heroes jeweled roots, which I'm sure is like a better leaf of the hero, and increased imagination.
Until next time.
Let's see.
Wait, study 25 archetypes. I feel like I've done that already. Let's test that theory.
Welcome.
Jeweled
good of you to
Root,
come.
when used on a playable character, it grants any of their currently unlocked archetypes 3,000 free archetype experience points.
That is better than the leaf one because that one was 1,000. Oh, before we leave, important.
Pet the cat.
All right, we're ready to go dungeon crawling.
You'll come again.
You'll finally get to hear the battle theme. You know, unless every enemy is weak against me.
What now?
Oh, does this game do the Earthbound thing where you just auto kill them?
So you can melee them outside of turn-based combat, and if they are weaker than you, you can just kill them without actually fighting them. You still get XP though.
Yeah, that's the Earthbound thing. Dude, I love more games need to let you do that shit.
But if they're not stronger than you, you can melee them a couple of times, and then you'll be prompted to go into a squad battle where they'll be stunned for a turn, and then you it's basically like a mixture of that and the ambush from Persona 5.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right.
Wait.
We end this quickly.
And there's an item I need for Nurse's bond thing. That's the thing on the top of the minimap. Go find that first real quick.
I'm assuming the maps are still randomly generated.
These, no.
How's that?
At least I don't think they are, because I only come to these places once at a time. Yeah, considering all these nooks and crannies they have, no, they're not randomly generated.
I just know they love doing that.
You've no
Here you go.
Settle this quick.
I'll use what I must. Nothing personal.
Let's stay
Much
calm.
for that. We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
By this power. Maybe not. Wizard! Bird!
Yeah, man.
Now, what's the play?
Yeah, it's a high fantasy battle theme with the actual high priest of
It's like
a real.
Buddha, like.
It's the chief priest of the Honryo Temple. No, I forget what it actually is. Kisuke Honryo. He's the real high priest of a temple, and he's rapping a sutra prayer.
General!
Yeah.
Perhaps after me!
Let's Megiddo these bitches.
Forward! Show me
Don't like that.
Wrap this up! Not bad, if I say so myself.
Oh, there's one left.
Oh, they lived.
No, we're just one.
Only one left.
Finish
them off. We're here.
Stand together.
Magic Knight's Hammer deals extreme electrical damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to electric. Fuck it, I want to see it. Just one time.
Burst forth.
Cool.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Oh, that's a cool screen.
Yep.
Even easier than expected.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Oh. But you know what? I just realized that I never equipped myself on the Magic Seeker. I did all that, but I did not equip it. Let me just check everybody else too.
I see this game does. I don't know how many SMT games do it, but I know at least Devil Summoner Raido does it, where you get to like pick what stats you want to upgrade.
Yeah.
On level up.
Because I get the freebie for luck, I never use that.
I mean, yeah, why would you? Okay, very important question. What the fuck does luck do in this game? I love having to ask that question every single game because it's never clear.
Great question.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, that would be something to ask on there.
Hey.
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes to something else?
Okay, so...
You know what? It might be one of those relics Nurse was talking about, right? Let's show it to Nurse anyway. Yep, we need that for Nurse's bond. He's like looking for these relics in all the dungeons. And you have to get them, and that's the only way you advance. You have to find them for him.
Luck increases critical hit rate, item drop rate, status ailment infliction rate, and the effectiveness of certain skills. Like those used by the archetype in case it's found it yet.
Let's not. I'll give it my all.
Calm everyone.
You may as well just tell me what the name of the archetype is.
Merchant?
Yes, I have that one.
Okay.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better
Even if
stay on
I'm
our toes.
oblivious, I'm not like,
On me,
you
we
know,
go together.
I have enough common sense to like watch my
I'll take this.
words in case I think it might be a
So
spoiler.
much for that.
I guess that's
We'll do this together.
Horse-strong carriage deals extreme strike damage. Fireblade Riders extreme fire damage. Adventurous Curiosity critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Heat Riser, we all know what that does.
yep.
Not this.
That's like good shit.
We'll fight. Let's make an end of it.
Vorpal Blade, we all know that one too.
On your guard.
Hack and slash. 2 remaining.
Right
Ah!
there. You got
And because they're still stunned, we get a free turn.
Yep.
only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Crusader's Hammer, severe light damage to one enemy. Flying Guard Thrust deals extreme physical pierce. Okay.
Not this skill.
They're almost done. Just regular melee.
Huh, take this.
One for that one.
That's it.
Let us clean up this mess. I have you.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
I adore this game so much.
Never strike if you're obviously outclassed.
That's all of
Oh,
them.
I missed an item.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'm still mad that you can't sword surf in here. I would have knocked the trophy out for that already because of how much I wander around and just kill goons to... oh, that's a big boy.
Hey, isn't that our guy?
This fight.
I don't think so. I imagine the one we need is like a bigger or different color version of him.
I see you.
Let's give this all we've got.
Get in there and finish them off.
Now accept your fate. Too much, perhaps. To the rear guard.
That's right, because he's a sniper, so
Power of kings.
yeah, one of his attacks can only be used from the back.
Pierce.
You hit their weakness.
Ah, so
Moves, Heisme.
he's only weak to Pierce, so...
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Oh, he doesn't have a mouth. I don't like that.
Guess we better stay on our toes. We need to figure out their affinities first.
I'm all prepared. All right, let's go. How's that?
It is called horse-drawn carriage.
A tough one. I shall fight as the noble I am.
You can take a shot at their weakness.
Run them through.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up
Sworn
strong.
oath of knighthood.
I'm counting on you.
Behold my power.
That red and black paladin is so cool.
Yourself equal to a unique agility fall. Last one.
They had no chance against
Miss.
Heisme.
Oh, screw you.
Ow. Hellbound. We know that one.
Oh, fun fact: if the protagonist dies in battle, you don't lose.
Let's go.
Oh, thank God! Why? That's good.
Hold on.
I'm still angry that Persona does that shit.
Metaphor does not.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Quite a boon.
Now, what's the play?
We can hit their weakness. Go for it.
Pierce.
What a finale.
You only lose if everybody in your party does.
Everyone.
Not bad.
So I came up with a way where if they still wanted to do that, there's like a better way of handling it. Hear me out on this. If your main character goes down in Persona, you have 3 full turns to get them up. And if you don't get them up by that, then the battle ends like, you know, the traditional game over. You know.
Yeah, and you can tie the social links to that too. Like if your social links with your party are strong enough, the higher increased chance of them propping you back up.
Yep. I mean, P4 had them like take fatal blows for you and stuff.
3 reload and 5 do that, and this does too.
Falling back.
Doesn't look like we can do anything about their weakness.
Pierce.
I will fight with pride.
Doesn't look like we can do anything about their weakness.
They have no weaknesses. Great.
Magic Seeker. Maybe there's a
Well,
better choice. Magic
in my experience, when things don't have a weakness, that's your cue to just buff yourself, debuff them, and just start swinging.
Here.
Much thanks.
I shall fight as the noble I am. I shall vanquish evil. Not now. Are you prepared? Tougher than I thought.
I stand ready.
Look like we can do anything about their weakness.
Power of heroes.
Oh, Holy Knight's Proclamation is a stronger one. Guards drawing enemy attention, taking attacks for allies in one turn. Certain attacks defy this effects. Alright, may as well.
Strike me if you dare.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, she's a tank.
Tank.
She's a tank. She can take it.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Now accept your fate. Fall.
Right. See Tarakazu do some work.
Next.
The freedom of a wanderer.
It did kill one.
Yeah.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. 2 remain.
My life is in your hands.
I'll cut you down.
Nice.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
A halfway decent result. I have retained my edge.
Wild Salvo, only usable in the back. Deals weak physical pierce damage to all and oh, I gotta see that. Sounds like a better version of the attack we've been using. Okay, let me explore the rest of this first.
Heck was that?
Probably another enemy in here.
Be careful.
Yeah, it's probably the Goborns making noise.
Let's push through. This could be our chance.
To battle.
Everyone, go.
To the rear guard. Sniper. Fall.
See it.
Oh, that is much better.
Ooh.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Heisman.
Oh, he's weak to wind too, so
Wind.
You hit their weakness.
In the name of
Confident,
justice.
Captain.
Run them through.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Is everyone all right?
I'm counting on you.
Stay focused.
and you don't have to watch the attack animations every time. You can skip them.
Face me. Mustn't settle. I'll use what I must. Pierce. Formidable indeed.
Okay, we can do this. Still here?
I can't afford to hold them.
Nice.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
They chose the
I'm
wrong
capable
opponent.
too. I am most certainly stronger than I was.
You leveled up and you did nothing.
I mean, that's good that your reserve members get experience still.
Yeah, it sucks that reload doesn't do it, but they do have a good workaround for it.
Yeah, the clock.
Yep. Knight's defense. Increase caster's defense by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Jesus!
On your guard.
Come on!
I noticed the sun's like, oh, you took care of him already.
I knew we could count on you.
Yeah, he's over there, so I can't do. Oh, I see how you get to him.
That was neatly done.
How's that?
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
This won't stop us.
A blunder. Falling back. Oh, power of kings. Fall.
You hit their weakness.
The freedom of.
I'm assuming exploiting weakness gives you more turns. My understanding.
Yeah.
How about
Okay, so that is closer to like SMT.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Yes.
I call upon
And if
The
you
only
miss,
SMT I have any knowledge or like slight understanding of is SMT
let's
3
make an end of
Nocturne.
yeah, I did want to play that at one point, especially now that it has a dub.
It's fucking mean, dude. But I think it's still good.
All right, let's go.
Got Dante from Don't Worry Cry.
Yeah.
Reel and run. But face me. Sia.
I've heard the dub is very, very funny. The one that they did for the
I
re-release.
will fight with pride. Magic Seeker. Scour.
I remember seeing a clip of it in a highlight reel from KZ Excellent that it cracked me up.
Swordmaster. This better hit.
I was gonna say, don't you dare summon another
Oh,
one.
for help. God darn it.
Hey, I'll take more of these freaks than another Cyclops.
Yeah, I mean, that other guy was tanky as fuck.
That said, though, he does have
Not
2
now.
weaknesses, which is really good. I haven't
I mean, I just hate when things call for help in general.
Raises a barrier that nullifies 1 elemental attack for all hours in the caster row.
Nope, not this.
None of them are mages, so I don't have to worry about that.
Not now.
And just attack him.
Not now.
Reel and run. But oh, power of kings. Fall. Apologies. Would you finish
That's a lot of
with
damage.
Magic Seeker. Let me help.
my thanks?
Now, what's the Swordmaster? Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Oof.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Someone get him back on his feet.
That's a yikes.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Perhaps not.
You know what, I have Recarm on the protagonist. I'll let him do it.
Yeah.
Power of heroes.
My son must wait. I'll use what I must. Yes.
Oh, my son must wait.
The full line is my
I'm
son.
gonna die here.
We can do
Yeah,
this.
the full line is my son must wait a little longer.
With healing power.
I live to see another day.
Not again.
Well, there's only 2 of them now.
He died again, though.
Well, that was Heisman. Stroll's the one that died last time.
This should work.
Oh, I see.
Repay this
I
favor.
stand ready.
Just my TV screen's a little small, so it's...
It's fine.
Take this.
Well, so is Heisman.
Neither timid nor arrogant. Sniper. Sia.
I do love that line of his when he hits his turn. It's like, be neither timid nor arrogant.
not too shabby.
Yeah.
Let's keep this up, everyone.
To ever greater heights.
And there is auto recover in this, so I immediately I immediately made up for what just happened. Oop, that's how you get over there.
Marvelous.
There was an item over there, wasn't there?
Yeah, before I go down the ladder, I want to go explore all the nooks and crannies. So the yellow dots are enemies. The blue stars are items on the ground, and their chests are just a chest icon.
Oh, curious question. Did you happen to fight the Reaper?
Let's give him a fight.
Yes, I waited. I waited till I had the toughest personas and the biggest theurgy till I fought him.
Armageddon.
Yeah, the one with Hallel and Satan.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, don't worry. Once you get close to the end of the game, they're easier to get than you think.
No, you gotta max out Mamoru to get
let's stay calm.
Hallel, and Ricky wasn't able to finish his social link before the end of the game. He's on like January 25th or something now.
So unless you have some free time, you're screwed.
Yeah, we're screwed out of that.
That's a shame because that was my Hail Mary fighting Nyx, but Nyx is not nearly as hard as he was in the original game. Or horrible.
I heard. Poor FES.
In the name of justice.
Looks like we don't have the skills
No
to
holding
this
back.
right now.
Because what I did, he didn't want to do a max social link run. And he wanted to make his own decisions on like the answers in social link events and stuff, you know. So I told him, you know, you can do that, but I'll still be referencing the guy to make sure we don't miss anything critical for the plot, or like, you know, grab these items on the beach or while you're in what was it? The other place you go to vacation to.
Yeah, and also the stuff you get from Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Audio to sync again.
Man, what is going on?
I think what happens is like the encoder gets overloaded when I'm recording and streaming at the same time, and it just does weird shit like that. What I think it is too, as I found, it does not do that for the video itself. It does it for monitoring end. You've probably heard like audio skips here and there during the stream. Evidently, that's only on the monitoring end because I've gone to moments where that happens in the VOD. It's not there. So it's definitely a something having to do with monitor and output. But if it's like that while I'm recording and not in the actual recording itself, so be it. I don't care. It might bother some other people, but as long as the playback later isn't affected, I don't give a shit.
I mean, I don't think there's been that bad of a delay, honestly.
I notice it when I'm hitting the menu items, and like I know there's a natural delay no matter what from my television to the computer, but when it gets to be more than a millisecond or two, then I notice it immediately.
Yeah. It just sucks, man, because I know you have to deal with like a bunch of tech issues, and I wish you didn't have to.
I've actually solved a good chunk of them already since you were last here. That was part of why. I took a break not only to deal with that, but also I really needed to hunker down and finish that podcast. Smartest decision I ever made. Because it also helped that me glazing up metaphor on that podcast is like, God, you know, I really should just finish that game. And here we are. Oh, High's mate only has like 4 MP. Yeah, you know what? Fine.
This should work.
Sumptuous.
It's okay. We can do this. Magic Seeker!
Yeah, once you hear this, it doesn't leave your head.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab this song.
My favorite thing that someone's done with this song is Pringus McDingus' cartoon that he made where the party's dancing to it.
Yeah, and the guy, he comes up with the microphone. And
Yeah, and then
I've seen that, I think.
And the Minotaur is dancing, but then he hits him with like a heavy light blast and kills him.
Yeah.
Is there another? I'm all prepared.
Oh, have you seen Terminal Montage's TCG Pocket cartoon?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one by far. I thought the Resident Evil 4 one was my favorite. No, TCG Pocket is my new favorite.
Are you prepared?
That is an accurate summation of what happens when you play that game.
The Celebi one killed me.
Yep. Fucking coin flips.
3 enemies left.
We strive for.
Anytime I gotta flip a coin for something in the game, I just feel my soul die a little.
It's wow. I was about to literally say it's a toss-up for me because it actually is. I literally only play those for the 3 hourglasses.
We'll team up.
I mean, I only open packs at this point. I've stopped like playing against other people.
Oh, I do AI battles, so I don't bother
Yeah,
with
but
other people.
that's different.
Yeah, because like the AI battles, they like, oh, you do this for the first time. We'll give you like 7 hourglasses.
Yeah.
I do those and then I stop.
Oh, call for help.
No holding back. I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Observe the enemy. Come! Not now. Comrades, lend me your strength.
I'm counting on you.
Worthy foe after all.
Let us clean up this mess. Face me! Yes! Last
Beautiful
one!
work, Heisman.
Marvelous.
They're all down in one fell swoop.
Call for help.
All. Only one left. Finish
Right
them
as
off.
power.
We're clear.
That's a lot faster than it is in P3 Reload as well.
Now, what's the play?
When it tells you like stats have worn off.
Swordmaster.
Yeah, it does. This does go through it faster.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power.
Excellent! I've grown more swells forth.
Increases evasion against pierce attacks. I was gonna say his weakness is slash, so that doesn't really matter that much.
Look alive! We are not done yet.
Yeah,
Don't
well.
don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Thank God.
Nice.
This game
Nice.
this game does have mimics, and I know there is a surefire way to tell when there's a mimic. If you have a static from the back of the entire party camera angle, you're getting a mimic. If you don't get that, you're fine.
It's a treasure.
Yep.
All right. How's
Found
that?
something.
Oh,
Let's take it
another
with
fun
us.
fact for you. The weapon that you use in these melee attacks is determined by what archetype you have. So if you have a mage, you attack with a rod. If you attack with the merchant, you smack him with an abacus. Yeah. I called one of the VODs where he was doing because like if you're low on money, you want to equip everybody with the merchant and then just kill like the ones you can melee for grinding money. Because there's like they have a passive skill where every time you finish a battle, you get more money. I remember calling that VOD Abacus Slapicus.
Let's push through.
Oh, I remember that, I think.
Yep, that was why I called it that. It was a money grind stream.
This is a chance.
Might have to do that. Well, if I end this,
Off-screen.
well, since this has a calendar, I might not have that ability.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, are you low on MP again?
Mustn't
Oh no, you're in the
He's
front.
in the wrong row. There he
Yes,
is.
that's why.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Better be
Does being in the back row
Lend me
make
your
you take
strength.
less damage too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
No, this won't work. I won't hold back.
Alright, I will take out the mage first.
Wind. A tough one.
In the name of justice, are you prepared? Moment of truth.
Great job.
Yeah.
Knighthood.
That makes him stout.
Well, like all RPGs, there will come a time where I just slap them a couple times and they go down.
Only 2 enemies left.
Probably by the end of this dungeon too. Probably by the time we're done here too.
What a finale! Keep your
That'll do.
Oh, I got a new weapon from that. All right, let me.
What now?
And this does have a recommended feature.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Oh no, it wasn't stronger than what he had.
Leave it to me.
Oh, maybe you sell it for money.
Yep.
Sounds like a lovely time.
And Gallica has armor that only she can wear. She doesn't fight.
It's like giving Fuka armor.
Yeah, basically. Oh, okay, I see.
Just take it.
You were talking about mimics and stuff. Do you know how Persona 4 handled the Reaper?
I've forgotten.
It's mean as fuck. So he only crops up on New Game Plus files.
Okay.
And he pops out of treasure chests
Oh.
in dungeons.
I have only played Persona 4 Golden one time, so I never got to experience that nightmare.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. That game is on Ricky's list of like eventual games to play, but he's kind of holding out for like a remake to get announced.
That's probably coming.
I have a pretty sneaky suspicion that it's coming.
I think Sega might still have a weird advertising deal with Xbox.
We can do this.
They'll probably announce it at the Xbox show like they did 3 Reload. Or my actual realistic prediction. It'll get leaked on Instagram the day before again.
Magic secret.
Yeah, because that shit kept getting
In the
leaked.
name of justice.
Yeah, it wasn't just Reload, it was Tactica too. They both got leaked. I'll bet you whoever was working their Atlas Instagram was fired that day.
I see you.
I feel bad if it was though, because I've had videos go out before they're supposed to on my end, so I understand the scheduling thing probably got messed up. Like, for example,
I mean, any number of things could have happened. It's not necessarily somebody trying to jump the gun to leak, but like, you know, like it's like what happened with Simon getting leaked for Smash the day before. You know,
somebody was just aggressively checking the playlist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Hello. Doing all right. Playing some more Metaphor.
Now accept your fate.
Cool.
I would have named this my #1 game of the year last year if I beat it beforehand. Plus, I think Astrobot is more important for the industry
Wind.
because we need the games industry to make smaller games for cheaper.
Got it.
and to have like a soul and to have fun, man.
Not now.
Besides, that said, I love Metaphor story and characters.
Oh, did everyone get moved around?
Probably.
Last one.
The freedom of a wanderer. A tough one.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Speaking of Astrobot, we have a playthrough of that coming out in the summer.
Okay.
I got Austin a copy of Astrobot for Christmas, and he really wanted to play on the channel.
Our foes go victorious.
I'm like, good. He loves platformers, and I figured it would be up his alley. So far, 6 episodes in, he loves it.
On your toes,
And I haven't met a soul that doesn't like those games. Astro's Playroom and Astrobot.
The only people that I've seen criticize Astrobot are people who are like, I love the game, but please don't let this be the only thing you do with these IPs after this game.
I mean, I do agree with that.
I use what I must.
But like,
Sniper.
dude, we're not getting new entries in half the games that got referenced. You know that.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I don't want Medieval to be on that list. We need a proper remake of 2. Or remake of 2 at all, actually, now I say that out loud.
Yeah.
And then hopefully well, we got Medieval 3 in that comic, but it's still another cliffhanger. Because that comic they released at the same time as the remake of 1. It's literally what was the plot of their rejected pitch for Medieval 3 for the PS2.
And that's that. Victory's out.
But it still ends with a cliffhanger.
Good. I've acquired a new
I'm like, you guys had an opportunity to make a whole ass comic without not knowing you'd ever get this chance again, and you still do a cliffhanger. Bad enough you left on a cliffhanger in 2000 with the second one.
Damn, that's a 25-year-old cliffhanger then by now.
I'm still bitter about it.
Very impressive.
I don't blame you.
Not at the creators, I'm at Sony. Because
well, let's be honest, we can always be bitter at Sony.
Yep. All those live service failures, and they still want to make some.
Yep.
Speaking of which, you could probably guess who won our biggest failure award. I'll give you a hint. It's a game you cannot physically play or buy anymore.
I mean, there could be any number of games by now.
Yes, but there's only one of those that Sony spent $400 million making themselves.
Incoming.
Concord.
Oh yeah.
$400 million loss for the
Falling back. Now accept the fate.
You hit their weakness.
Oh, and for like
Speaking of,
when I
canceled and we're going.
I was gonna say, like, in the podcast when we announced the winners, I played the Mario RPG victory theme. I switched it for the E rank song because when I can unleash for them.
I shall vanquish evil. It's better hit.
Is everyone all right? For all that we strive for.
Speaking of canceled and dead games, 4 went out for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, I guess.
It's for the best, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Although
we went so long without hearing it. Well, not just like months or like a year or so, several years. I had a feeling that was coming. Uh-oh, Stroll's out.
Yikes. Alright.
Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up. Stroll got knocked out.
Well, luckily, ProTag has recarm.
We're not out of this yet.
Yeah.
I live to see another day.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
On it. Let me see what my best thing is. Oh, the spirit dust I got from that one quest.
To do with this. You knew you'd help.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Observe the
I like how Square had to immediately follow that up with Kingdom Hearts 4 news, though.
Yeah.
You think yourself
And
They
it's
knew
funny.
people were going to be pissed.
Yeah. What really made that for me is KZ Excellent, the streamer I follow, who's a big Kingdom Hearts fan. He went out of his way to not look at the screenshots until he was recording. And he also had taken an edible beforehand. His reactions were really fucking funny.
Yes.
You hit their weakness. Nice moves, Heisman.
Ow.
Yeah, ProTag is Angie.
Captain's enraged.
Swordmaster.
I'm like, was that wise?
Or they'll take you
Hack and
out.
slash.
I mean, they're almost dead anyway, so.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
To ever greater heights.
We're done. That was all of them.
You didn't even fight!
Very impressive.
Didn't I? Disappears like Leonard Nimoy in the Simpsons episode.
I knew you could
Yeah.
do it.
Tuxedo mask, cake twirl.
Hey, you found something.
Let us settle
He's a
this.
big first.
Yeah, that intro with their faces is really cool.
Yeah. At some point soon, I still have that green screen Persona 5 screen tear one for myself. I want to update it and have myself doing that instead.
Now we strike. Too much for sniper.
Because I've been using the Persona 5 one for
take
literal
this.
years.
Magic Seeker.
It's just finding time. The first thing I absolutely positively have to do with my artistic freedom at the moment is I gotta do those autograph drawings for the voice actors they're going to the Too Many Games next month. Because last year I put it off so long that I never did them.
Hold on.
now. Are you prepared?
My numero uno priority is I gotta meet KG Tang. I need to meet Ichiban.
Run them through.
Yeah, man. I wish I could.
Oh, power of heroes.
Also, Charles
That
Martin.
man had fucking bills to pay during Like a Dragon.
Yeah, and Charles Martinet is important too.
Yeah.
I need to meet him before he retires from convention appearances. Which I don't think he's going to. Nintendo officially hired him to do just that.
I'll use what I must. I see you. How's that?
Incredible.
Can I just say that the discourse surrounding that really annoys me? Everyone's acting like, oh, he got fired for something. Like, the guy's like, what, 60, 70? Let him fucking retire.
Maybe not.
Like,
yeah, he's like Mario. His role as Mario wasn't even the longest held like voice actor role
Coordination is key.
in gaming, but like it's up there, man. Let the dude rest.
it's not even the longest held voice role ever. I think that goes to Frank Welker for playing Fred since the beginning in Scooby-Doo.
No, for video games, I'm pretty sure it's Ed Boon.
I meant in voice acting in general because Frank Welker's been playing Fred Jones in Scooby-Doo since the first show. But in terms of games, wait, who did Ed Boon play in Mortal Kombat?
Not this one.
Anytime you've ever heard Scorpion yell, "Get over here," that's Ed Boon.
Oh, so he doesn't have the other voice actors do it.
Nope, it's always him.
Here comes the counter.
It's pretty crazy to think about. It's been that way since the first game.
Seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Also, John DiMaggio is going. That's important too.
That's finesse.
Yeah.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Oh my god.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
There's gonna come a point where I'm gonna stop getting into fights.
I need now accept your
But these guys are doing too like. There's too many of these guys where if you don't kill them like before they get unstunned, they just do a shit ton of damage to you.
Quite a boost.
Yeah, and what sucks is they don't have weaknesses, which is what's making this difficult. Because once I find their weaknesses, then I just do that, and then they go down in a turn or two.
Not done yet.
Only a flesh wound.
So far, those kinds of enemies have been Ricky's least favorite thing about Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah, there's too many.
Anytime there's an enemy that like doesn't have a weakness, it's like just a total slog. Like, you know, I agree. There's nothing like you can't defend that.
Yeah. My favorite go-to line when we're doing Reload for the channel is Austin's like, okay, what are their weaknesses? Tell me what their weaknesses are, John. I'm like, I won't, because he doesn't have any.
Fuck.
That was the last.
Yeah, that's usually his response. Or,
At that point, Tower Kaja and whatever the defense drop one is on them, and just start chucking.
This looks valuable. A magnificent find.
God damn.
Seems good.
But can I equip it right now?
I could do better than that. Hold on.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Nice! Sounds like a lovely time.
I'm trying to find a down ladder. Don't see one. Alright, I think I've grinded enough because it's starting to eat into my MP. Let's get down to the boss already.
Yeah. Oh, item.
No, yellow is the enemies. Blue is
I thought I saw something blue over there.
Oh, hold on. I haven't opened this yet.
Yeah, if this goes to the right, then...
Oh, you know what it probably does? You probably go to, Well, I've already opened this chest.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Out of here.
Literal hit and run.
They can't climb ladders, can they?
No.
They pursue us no longer.
Good.
We are safe.
I thought that this would lead to them, but I guess not. Unless there's a crevice I can climb through.
Doesn't look like.
Maybe there's one in here that I'm avoiding.
Let's push through!
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
And just from smacking that guy around, I went 2 ranks on 2 people's archetypes. Oh, is this the beginning again? Well, you know what? There's probably a secret crevice to this one. Nope. Oh shit.
On the way.
Yep. Fuck all of that.
That was brilliant.
I'm looking for like a hole in the wall. Right back where I was. Oh, you know what? I see a ladder I haven't gone down yet. It's in the dead center. Yeah, there it is.
I knew you could do it.
Aha, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, good Christ.
Come on, let's push through! Come on!
Stash that somewhere safe.
Oh, you can dash those guys up too. Alright. Find out the big ones.
Count on you.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh no, 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 no.
Run away!
Doesn't end up here anyway.
How nice.
Old beetle.
This should prove useful.
And before they camp the ladder.
I think they do
They'll
for a
come
while.
back eventually.
We must be good.
Alright, how's that? Come on, Dad, let's push through!
It disappeared. There's a trophy for killing like 15 of them.
Alright, how's that?
That should finish it, I think.
There's the boss room.
Watch out.
The cat save point. There was the dead giveaway.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna explore a little. Then come right back.
Oh, right, we did it.
I'm right here.
Oh, that was close. Where's the ladder? Find the ladder.
Right there.
Looks
Oh,
like we
that was
managed to
worth
rid
it.
ourselves.
Couple more areas to look at. The talkative tooth. Ha ha! Hey, you there! Are you switching party members in battle? This again. You something else to teach us? If you want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this, turn order is going to stay the same as it was before you switched. They're going to hit your weakness. You're just feeling chomped. Switch out and gain an advantage. Besides, the reserve doesn't get as much experience. Rotate your crew, they'll get chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real wisdom tooth. Damn, tough crowd. But that's all for now. See you around.
I like that. That's cool that you can switch in battle, though. I know like P5 lets you do that eventually.
No mimic. Good.
We're so lucky.
Yeah, we're lucky it was not a mimic. They give you lots of money and experience if you kill them, but they're a bitch to kill.
They probably do a bunch of damage, yeah.
Nah, in my experience, they just have too much health and
No
defense.
enemies I can see. We must have gotten away.
And they're ugly.
They're HP sponges.
And they're ugly as sin.
Ugh.
All right, so I know they're gonna have me switch up my recommended setup. No, actually.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna have me change my moves at least. No, they're gonna have me keep this. Okay. Now, do I have any MP boost things for the party? Only a little. Well, Heisme desperately needs it, so. Alright, let's go and fight a boss. Everything here is weak to piercing. So this is the Gold-born leader then. Wanted to take the scoundrel's stronghold for itself, I see, but its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing just standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this sod now.
Let's hurry and defeat it!
Glad you're keen to scrap because it looks ready too. Let's show what we got, come on.
To the rear guard! Oh, power of kings!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with pride. Let's go.
Wow, what the heck?
What?
Let me help.
Killer Instinct Gold just got put out on the NSO.
No holding back.
Oh, really?
Wow, they're really dropping everything but Donkey Kong 64 or Diddy Kong Racing. That's.
They probably don't want them to clash with Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out.
Oh, whatever. Like, anyone is gonna actively choose to play DK64 over a brand freaking new Donkey Kong game.
I agree with you, but get inside Nintendo's herd of mine here. That's what they're thinking.
Let's stay calm. Magic secret. Maybe not. Lend me your strength.
Forward!
Here.
Raise everyone's critical rate. Good.
Helpful as ever. Quite a boon.
And what's next? So we're gonna get Bad Fur Day before freaking.
God, I hope not. Austin will tell you.
Fucking mean.
I will tell you, I am like one of that game's biggest haters. And Austin's
the game
not.
is mean, and there's stuff in it that has not aged well.
Yeah, I criticized it during a Reload episode. He's like, "Oh, John, you just can never give Rare a win, can't you? First Battletoads and now Bedford." I'm like, excuse the fuck out of you. I love Banjo-Kazooie. I love Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. And I'm one of the only dumb morons on the planet who loves Star Fox Adventures.
Pierce.
Miss me with that, you'll never give Rare a win shit.
Let justice prevail.
Yeah,
Also GoldenEye.
Not now.
Behold, we stand.
Coordination is key.
And thus I end it.
That said, will we play Conker's Bad Fur Day on the channel? Yes, but only with somebody who's never played it before. Because fuck if I'm playing that again.
This mess. Face me.
Yeah, I'm not.
I played it twice. Once was enough.
Halfway decent result.
I used to play the multiplayer mode with friends of mine way back when.
Let me help.
A lot.
A tough one.
Are you prepared? This better hit.
Believe it or not, Banjo-Kazooie, the very first time I played that was on the channel with Christine. I'd never played Banjo up till that point, and I loved it.
Halfway decent result.
Dude, Banjo-Kazooie is one of the best platformers on the N64, hands down. I'm just gonna say it.
It's better than Super Mario 64.
I would agree with that. It doesn't waste your time. It doesn't have as much jank to it. Gruntilda is an awesome villain. I love her shit talking to you the whole game.
And then rhyming.
And then when you, her rhyming, and then you get to her and she can like back that shit up too.
Phew, that's
Like,
it
that
then.
fight, that fight is not easy.
No, I remember having to do it a couple times. We got the enormous eyeball. This ought to make a surrounding area a bit safer.
What do you think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next? Or should we get out of here? Well, it depends. Does the guide recommend I do a money grind? Yes, it does. Let's keep exploring.
Say,
Gosh.
Oh, fine. Off we go then. No lollygagging, okay? I'm not one for occupying musty locales like this for long, thank you.
I mean, you got about, what, 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it the whole time, but let's get it out of the way, because I really need the fucking money.
Merchant!
All merchant run?
Yep.
Merchant!
This is the way to farm money.
Merchant!
Find a bunch of weaklings. Put the merchant on everybody. Go to town.
I mean, this area is suspiciously lacking in weak enemies, so is this the place you do want to do it? I mean, nice.
This is our chance.
Witness our strength.
Now let's see if I can actually
use what I must.
kill
Out
this
of
thing.
my way!
Coin can solve problems. We'll do this together.
Probably not.
Maybe there's a better choice.
I can't afford to hold back. No
I'm
holding
assuming it's
back!
gonna run away.
Yeah.
No. Bastard!
Right on target.
Hey, we critted them.
Excellent stroll. Merchant.
This won't.
How's that?
Be neither timid nor arrogant. You're in the way!
Oh, he's stunned, so...
Alright.
I shall...
Right on target. I stand.
Oh, it's not gonna
Out
happen.
of my way!
Let's stay calm. Merchant!
Ah, fuck it.
I can't afford
Oh,
to
that was
hold
worth it.
back. Merchant!
It critted him. And he's stunned still. Ah, let's not risk it.
Bastard!
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, damn it.
Fuck.
And I don't have the elements on me to
I think we're
deal with
safe.
that.
Not quite as good as Final Fantasy V.
No.
Throwing money to our problems in that game.
Yeah, that... You're never beating that.
Alright, how's that?
This power grows.
How am I for money right now? Oh, not as good as I could be, but... Oh, nope!
Get gate kept.
Gatekeep, gaslight, girl
I
boss.
think we shook them. We should be safe.
There's your episode title.
Sure. Nah, he's still following me, damn it.
I don't think we can get one more fitting than that.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
Hey, good one.
They are broken. Tis our opening.
Give it my all.
Wait, everyone, go!
You're in the way!
Coin.
Now, bastard!
Right on target.
I stand
Nice
ready.
Stroll.
How's that?
Be neither timid nor
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I
arrogant.
should run.
Does everyone have to be a merchant?
Don't get too relaxed.
If I remember
These
correctly, if you
monsters are
put the merchant on
relentless.
everybody, it stacks the buff for money earned from slapping weak ones. Let me double check on that one actually.
What now?
So I was gonna say, like, if this is coming down to like you have to win battles with the merchant, like you still need to win. So like, maybe at least 2 people need to be damage dealing. You know.
You're probably right. Let me see. Increases effectiveness of consumables by 1.2. Increases further if archetype with the same lineage are present.
You know what? That's something I didn't think about. Killer Instinct Gold is probably going to be the last pre-Switch 2 NSO game that we get.
I don't like that. Oh, okay, here it is. It's on the main character. Hero passive. Chance of winning a small sum of money each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat.
Okay.
But is that only if you've mastered? Let's see. Nah, it might be only something the main character can do. You might be right, Zerb. Yeah, because everybody else doesn't get it. Okay. Well, thank you for pointing that out for me. That's gonna make this a lot easier.
No worries. Oh, Midna's crying. Hold on, I'll be right back.
BB.
A preemptive strike!
No quarter! Falling back! Sniper! Fall!
It's okay. We can do this. Come forth, Royal Soul! I'll be taking that.
In the name of justice, let's make an end of it.
But my power support.
Right, let's keep this up. Not
Great
bad.
job!
If I say so myself.
As one.
No, not this.
For all that we strive for!
A blunder! Now we strike. I see you!
I will fight with pride. It's it. We're not out of this yet.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Helpful
Is
as
the little kitty okay?
I shall vanquish
Yeah,
evil.
she's with me now.
Not done yet.
I Paladin!
Yeah, good girl, Midna.
Not now.
Take this!
Good.
Got this handled.
So glad Kitty's okay.
Yeah.
How's, what's up with her?
Not much. She's just getting used to things still.
They've sapped your defenses.
Is she a kitten?
Apologies!
Let's go.
Yeah, she's almost,
Maybe not.
she's probably over a year old now.
Still up?
I can't afford.
Yeah, I have two that are about that age.
Is everyone okay?
Aww.
And I have two that are
Cling to life.
around, so I think they're January 2023 babies. Like two of them are January 2023 babies. Some of them are probably April 2024 babies, and Nick was probably, and the estimated Nick was probably a
Ooh, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
I got her as a like almost, you know, just like barely young enough to around March 2020. I think I got her March 2020 and she was like 8 weeks old or something like that, or 16 weeks, something like that. Yeah, it was cute. And
Aw, Midna.
I have 5.
Let's push through.
What color is Midna?
It's a black kitty. Hang on. I'll get a picture of it.
Nice.
Oh, I must.
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby also.
I'm going.
Nah, I was just quoting the Mandalorian.
We may yet find out. They're down.
This is our chance.
You know what? You don't get the effect from squad battles, so maybe we should just not bother with the guys.
Stay sharp.
I still like one of my favorite pictures ever is the picture of Sunny, my orange cat, and found herself in a box of tofu, and she was just wearing the box. Like, it was so funny, and she did that like a couple days before Halloween, so it ended up being her Halloween costume.
Why is the Cyclops caked up?
Don't worry about it.
One eye, two cheeks.
Come and get it. Take it with us.
I knew I could count on you.
Just in case anybody missed it.
Come on!
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
I'll put it in the moots.
They must have lost sight of it.
All right, how's that? Let's push through.
Do it.
I can't see the picture.
It's in the text chat for this voice call.
Our enemies have fainted. Let us take advantage of the moment.
Come on!
I knew we could
Oh man,
count
I
on
don't
you.
see it. Oh well.
Hold on.
What now?
I'll directly DM you.
That'd be great. I can never get enough cat pictures, honestly.
Alright, I've had about all I can take for this place.
Magic Seeker!
Oh,
It
fuck.
makes
How
my
do you-
day when I go into work and just somebody shows me a picture of cats. Like, it can make my day do a 360.
You know the one meme of of Bugs Bunny in the tuxedo says, "I wish all people with cats are very. Can I see them?"
Huh?
You ever see that one meme of like Bugs Bunny in a tuxedo that says, "I wish every blank a very blank." The one I love the most is, "I wish everyone with cats a very. Can I see them?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I must know and appreciate everyone's cats. Okay.
Alright. So long, scoundrels hold. I'd say it's been fun, but that would be a lie.
Okay then. Right?
There you go.
Well, people are reacting, including people who are not watching the stream right now. Oh yeah, the news just broke about Killer Instinct on my Discord server.
Yep.
Back to Virga Island Tavern. We defeated that bounty, so we may as well report at the inn recruitment center, don't you think? It was quite a formidable opponent as well. It seems that we must give our all with each and every task. A knight should always strive to grow ever stronger. To that end, I will help myself to an extra serving.
Oh,
That's enough work today. Don't forget to report the fruits for labor at the recruitment center, yeah? Jeez, I didn't need two people to tell me that. Yeah, it's a good thing we were able to convince Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready. Yeah, say that out loud, why don't you? You cannot idle away the time. Yet more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task. Well, I suppose we'll return in for the night once we finish our plates. No, Gallica, don't do that. Then I'll start yawning.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I had to think again. Be right back. Hey, it was perfect time. Oh, you know what? I just found the perfect place to stop. Let one more day pass because there's gonna be another side quest dungeon to do, and I'm not doing that tonight. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, just okay. Let's see. It's Water's Day. Nydia's shopkeeper and merchant's bazaar has archetypal rings for sale. I recommend buying another one for Eupha.
All right, then. Where to?
All right, so back to Bridlehaven.
Let's go.
Oh, I gotta sell my shit.
Midna.
Ah, you've come. Now then.
Yeah?
Greetings. Well then.
Can we talk?
What now? All right then. Where to?
Good job, Minda.
Let's go.
Speak to a Denny. Hey. Ah, you again. Is this something I can do for you? Feels like you can change the weather. Okay, we already did that. First time we do it for free, but after that we'll want to have specific foods and then clear bad weather and along the line of ceremony. Okay. Alright. Stock up on any items you need and head for the land of ceremony.
All right then. Let's go.
So I think I'll stop the stream right at the front of the dungeon, and then we'll just start. If I decide to stream tomorrow night, which I might, just go right into dungeon crawling. Yep, head for the land of ceremony.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
This is the place.
It's the Spire of Blind
Here's
Faith.
where we are.
What
Oh,
What lurks below?
Here's where, and right there's a
Oh, there it
ladder.
is.
We might fill a request there.
This is the site of Eupha's trial. I apologize for taking your time up like this, but I simply must take this trial. I must get stronger. You have nothing to worry for, love. We're friends, helping each other is what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together.
I should very much like to go there.
Very well then, I'm counting on your help, everyone.
Yeah, but
Here, the weather seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told.
it's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, as long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Let's be off.
What to pick?
Pantry for cooking ingredients.
This is...
Midna? No.
Oh, what's she doing?
She's being naughty.
Biting things, scratching things.
She's trying to climb up on the bookcase.
Ah.
No. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to make it tomorrow night. If I do, it'll be super late.
Got a second?
I might take a break tomorrow.
Even it's tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be Friday. Okay.
If I had cable, I'd watch SmackDown, but I don't. Yeah, I started watching wrestling again. Rich got me back on it when he goaded me into watching the Royal Rumble, and then I started watching WrestleMania. I actually have a funny story behind watching WrestleMania. So Christine was here for Easter, and for whatever reason, I wanted to put on the Rankin Bass Peter Cottontail special, and we were putting it on, but we got about halfway through before Christine was like, "John, this shit is cringe. Turn it the fuck off." I was like, "Really?" But the only other option is I don't want to record or play anything, but WrestleMania's on. She's like, "I don't give a shit. Turn this off." I'm willing to watch literally anything else. So we watched night 2 of WrestleMania, and she had a much better time. Wash your clothes with the washing machine. You can do laundry in this game?
What?
You can do laundry.
All right then.
Where?
The lower deck. Engine room.
Why? Okay.
Well, there's probably a real benefit to it. It's Nurse's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Do we let my I'm not gonna question. I'm not questioning you anymore.
Understood.
Doing laundry can increase your max MP. And I keep the water consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothing. Why am I a master of laundry, you ask? Because my parents practically beat it into me. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worth the fabric he wears. Or something to that effect. I learned about all the different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day. The more the time passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. Max MP increased by 3. I also found some money in the washing machine.
Nice clean 5,000, not bad.
It's more than I found in the laundry.
Nura speaking.
I got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. Oh, when you get to see like these scenic areas.
As the sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts.
Yeah, I will be stopping as soon as we reach the front of the dungeon.
Of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. Hey, she repeated what you said. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising? It is. It is kind of a shock.
Hey.
Forget it, you two.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. Must make you want to scream, doesn't it? Huh? Oh, now you've lost me. It does make me want to scream. It does. I want to scream right now.
But...
Juno, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose there are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance?
Special little number.
Well, then I must oblige, but the sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. Found newfound wisdom as I enjoyed Juna's singing amidst the gorgeous view.
All right.
Oh, that's getting close.
Hello.
Here, I've captured the moment to paper. Quite the evocative piece, if I say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it? Prismatic sea drawing. I'll give this to Maria later and tell her about what I saw. Yeah, there's a character that you bond with, and you just show her the pictures that Nura draws.
Of like where you've been.
Yep. She's a little kid, so she can't come with you. So you get to show her the pictures of where places you've been. And it inspires her. Because one of the early party members you got in this game, unfortunately, was murdered, and that was her dad.
Aw.
Yeah. So you gotta do what you can to cheer her up.
All right.
Listen to Juna sing. Remember that festival I was asked to sing at Brawlhaven? Oh, okay, it's the same repeating yourself.
Far away sky, blue and clear.
I love this singing in nature. The stage is great and all, but out here I'm free to sing all for myself as much as I want.
Hey!
Which do you prefer? Am I singing on stage or singing right here, right now? We're singing now. Songs where I can relax and let my hair down have their charm too, don't they? Not to mention how rare they are.
All right.
Oh, that's a lot of eloquence points. Regardless, you do realize how fortunate you are to hear either, don't you? The richest elites could pay me all the money in the world, and I still wouldn't let them hear me sing for myself this way.
You got it?
I feel like singing a bit more today. Come join me. I'll even sing you your favorite song. You know Herald of Darkness? I actually would like you to sing that. Oh.
Wait again.
I love him, his head poking out of the curtain. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mercs Intuition Recite. They're boarding out. Get yourself onto the deck.
Hitting us while we're asleep is.
Did you also notice that's the boss activation noise from Turn 5? Like when you start a boss.
I didn't.
Yeah, when you start like a major boss, it's the same sound effect.
Sniper! Witness our strength! Falling back!
All right.
Sniper! Last one!
No smoke and mirrors, eh?
Oh, they're weak
Oh, you're
too.
gonna sweep these guys.
Enemy reinforcements!
Ooh.
Reel and run! But my
He's
shots
definitely
will
weak
fly
to.
through.
He is definitely weak to wind.
Witness our secret technique!
Go!
Severe.
My heart and soul are one!
Oh, I've never seen this.
It's okay.
That was cool.
That still wasn't enough.
Maybe let's work together. Not the brightest power. Scour!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold.
You're opening, Captain!
I call upon royal power within.
Please allow me!
I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Don't run away.
There they
Damn
go.
it!
Man.
Just carry this fortune on.
Appreciated. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm almost done with August. That means I have 2 months left in the game before I'm done.
This is...
Alright, pantry for cook sweeter than poison.
Oh.
Okay, so... Got a second?
The cooking dialogue is the same every time. Pray at the altar, then pick whoever you like. Oh, that's right. Juna installed an altar here. Where did she install that, actually? Oh, you know what? She probably put it downstairs.
All right then.
Let's go.
Where the hell did she put that thing? Maybe it's in a room. Plants, chamber, washroom, toilet.
Let's see.
Watchtower. Well, this is Heismay's house. Where's on the back deck?
What now?
Maybe it's a memorandum.
Google is failing me on this.
Bring at the altar. Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge. Uses to dedicate a heartfelt prayer. Oh, it's next to the bookshelf. It's an altar with Eupha built with the statue of the dragon god on it.
What do you want to do?
It's a very sacred statue. The dragon god apparently grants special powers to those who use the statue to pray. If I pray here, my ally's max MP will increase. Praying for someone else's sake is a nice idea. What do you think? Who are you gonna pray for? Who really needs it? You know what? Heisman has shit MP and he used a bunch with the sniper, so.
Then...
Oh, god damn it. Right as I'm about to stop, too. MP raised by 5.
Nice.
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon.
The first time I ever got anything useful out of actually
Sun
praying.
down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
The party actually stops for the night because John has work in the morning. Otherwise, I would be... Actually, no, I would stop even if I was off. Behold the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping in it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? And Denny said we should be prepared for a fight. He said we could also have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it. Yeah, this is more than a fair trade, so don't give me that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden line, Eupha. How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. You see why your brother worries.
Hail.
Not to dampen the spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Just a second, I sent something. Oh, it's another Neuros relic.
So, hey.
Which means we'll go up 2 ranks with him soon. Alright, I will prep for this after I stop the stream. I only got through a couple of days, but that's fine.
I mean, it's still good progress.
Yep. I would have liked to see the continuation of the story, but I think that's going to happen after this one, because I did not see any new areas pop up from a quest. Well, I think my realistic goal for this is to beat this before the convention, because that way if there's a spoiler in a cosplay, I won't be spoiled. That's the thing I love about conventions, too. Like, when a new thing comes out you love and other people like, then you see cosplays of it. And Metaphor was not out the last time I went to a convention, so... Alright, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. It's been fun. Thank you to everybody that joined here. I want to try and keep my outro brief. If you want to see more from me, follow on Twitch. I don't have a consistent schedule, but I try to do at least twice a week now. Especially now that I watch wrestling, so Mondays are kind of out now. And also, if you want to see more gaming content from me, not live, you can also check out Super Bonus Ram, a Let's Play channel I do with my friends. We are currently going through Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Alan Wake 2, which is wrapping up soon. We got some more playthroughs coming up. Like, we've got Astrobot coming out in July, Deltarune with Danielle, who is here whenever, as soon as we can, when that game comes out.
Yo.
I was saying, like, Danielle, like, I was promoting the channel, I'm like, we got Deltarune coming.
Yup.
We're gonna jump on that as soon as we can. Because everybody's like, oh, what do you want to play after the stuff? We're like, I am leaving it open for me and Danielle to do Deltarune. Let's just continue what we already have.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I'm excited. I'm excited for that almost more than I am Metroid Prime 4. That says a lot. Speaking of Metroid, at some point, if I get sick of this, I will start the Metroid Marathon up again, too. I really don't know if I want to play Metroid Prime 2 again, because I already did, and there's no remaster. Part of me wants to just jump ship to 3. But then again, I don't know.
I put my 2 cents on this. If you've already played it, then I would skip it, honestly.
Jump to 3, and then do, I don't have the timeline in front of me. I forget what's after 3. Federation Force, which I don't have, and I don't want to play.
You're good to not play that one.
So then after that would be Samus Returns, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do have that, and I still have my Capture 3DS. Yeah, we'll just go from there. And also check out my 2 podcasts. Binge the Devil's Fruit, where I take Austin through the One Piece manga twice every 2 weeks. And we also go through movies and specials and the Netflix show, which might be coming back this year. And my other podcast, the Super Reward Round, where me and a bunch of my friends get together, talk about the movies, TV shows, and games that we've seen over the last year, and we rate them by who was the best villain, who has the most punchable face, which character is the most likely to fall for a crypto scam, which of them is most likely going to sit in a cuck chair while their lover or the person they're interested in makes them watch. The Cucky Ducky Award, let's say. Also, the biggest failure, the funniest moment, the saddest moment, the Scribble of the Year, and my personal favorite, Phallus Creature of the Year. Definitely check that podcast out. Please do. That is the hardest I've worked on a project ever. It sincerely means a lot. No, it's like the whole conceit of it is it has to be from something from last year.
No, I'm talking about Phallus Creature.
That's what I mean. The only the criteria is they have to be a character that appeared in something from the year prior. It's like the Oscars. It's like the Oscars, but I have made up categories. Phallus Creature was almost the ugly Moogle from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but he lost to the horrible tourism mascot from Infinite Wealth. All right, y'all. I may stream tomorrow. I might not. I'm leaning towards might not. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Good night.
Have a good one, bud.
Have a good night, everyone.